All right. Welcome, everybody. Settle on in. We're continuing our Stardew Valley co op on PC with my wife. This would be episode 2 of the soon to be released Stardew Valley podcast. I believe we finally settled on a name. It's two peas in a podcast, Stardew Valley. So we'll finish up Stardew Valley, probably through all the game, right? What do you think? Yeah. So we'll probably play through the entire game, and then we'll move on to maybe Minecraft or Farm Together or any of those other kind of chill co-op games. Just want to kind of keep this podcast very chill and relaxing, something people can listen to in the background while they're doing homework or doing chores. Nothing too strenuous to listen to. Very chill. So we're going to try to keep it calm. All right, I'm coming in. Hey, there we go. Let's do this, chat. Let's farm it up. All right, what are we doing first? Where the hell were we?
We were donating stuff to the community center.
Okay. I should have moved my webcam. I didn't think of it.
Oh no.
I'm covering up the little thing in the right-hand corner.
The energy bar?
No, the top right-hand corner.
Oh. The everything.
The everything.
Okay, the toolbar on my computer has decided to continue to be up. Even though I told it to not to. Oh well.
It's okay. We'll eventually get it all figured out. We'll have it figured out by about halfway through the game.
Probably.
Like episode 10 it'll finally be filled out right. Oh well. Alright. What do we got to donate? Can we do the duck feather? No, we can do that now, can't we?
No, we don't. Not yet.
No?
You have to wait for the community board to open up.
But isn't the duck feather part of the community center?
Yeah, but you have to wait for the board to open up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You can't put it there unless the spot has been opened.
Right. You said community board. I kept thinking you were talking about that that board that's in the middle of the town square.
Oh.
That's why I was so confused.
Nope, that's different.
Alright, I'm gonna go fish, I think.
Okay.
I picked all the flowers at the bus stop.
Nice.
Oh, I gotta get the fruit too. Got my salmon berries.
Good job. Did you go all the way to the tunnel?
That's where I'm going right now.
Okay.
These bushes are chintzy, man. I only got 2.
Yeah, you only get one the first time around. And then as you get better foraging ability, you get more and more.
Right.
Eventually you get 3. And then when you meet the bear, they sell for more.
If you want, you can pull up the stream and moderate it on your side.
Okay.
If you have the ability to.
I do, I just have to... do it.
Alright, I'm gonna go fish. I'm gonna go fish off the ocean, I think. See if we can knock some of those out quick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm checking the garbages. Got anything for me there, Lewis? No? Oh, he almost caught me. He was coming around the side of his house as I did it.
Sneaky.
Ooh, seashells. Come on, fishy. Come on, fishy. Yeah. What do we get? Sardine? Shoot, inventory's full already. I really should have left some stuff at the house. I didn't even think about it.
Well, we have enough for one of us to get a backpack.
How much is it? 2,000?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, feisty. Come on, feisty fish. Come on. There it is. Ooh, what'd I get? I got a flounder.
Nice.
Fishing by the rock.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Oh, he's sticking on the bottom. He's staying on the bottom. Are you out foraging?
Hmm. Just foraging all of the spring onions. Look, he's passed out.
Good. You better be after that 1.5 mile walk he went on.
I know. And then he had his little treat toy, and now he is like phew, passed out.
All right. Well, I got got 2 sardines, a bream, I think, and
Nice.
a flounder.
Nice.
I'll go drop
You
those
should be
off.
able to. Yeah, I was gonna say you should be able to do that now, because you had the crazy hippy dippy trippy
Yeah.
for the end of the last
On
stream.
my Stardew Valley drug trip.
Yeah, you know, as you do.
Yeah. Because you know Stardew Valley and drug trips, they go hand in hand.
I mean, maybe that would be complicated. I don't know.
Juji fruit. Okay, got the sardine, and then we need a. Okay, I got the sardine for the ocean fish.
Nice.
Do we not need the flounder?
It might be in a different spot.
It's not in the ocean fish, the specialty fish.
No, I guess not.
Oh, wow, that's surprising.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we made
There's a ton of fish in this game though, so it's not that surprising.
Right.
I'll
go catch a fish in the lake then.
There you go.
I should have left my other tools back at the house, but. Ooh, I want to pick that wild horseradish, but I don't have any space. There's tons of fruit up by the lake.
Oh, nice.
I can see at least 3 different spots.
Okay. On my way.
I also can see worms from where I'm sitting.
Exciting.
They're on the
I know that they're like technically not supposed to be worms because it's just like it's a dig spot, but it totally looks like worms.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what it looks like. I think if I remember reading correctly, for in wintertime, it's gonna be great um because they upped it to like 5. You get like 5 dig spots a day or something,
Mm-hmm.
which is cool.
I picked all the fruit that I could see.
Okay.
Linus, my dude, you got free fruit by your house, man. Should be out picking that. There's some
He likes blackberries. What?
there's some onions north of the house. That little path that leads from the house to the lake.
Okay.
There's 2 of them right there, and 2 wild horseradish.
Okay. Bundle complete.
Nice. Where'd you get a green bean from?
I grew one.
Oh, I didn't know we had beans growing. Can you check if we need the largemouth bass?
No, I already caught one.
You already put it in there?
Yeah,
Okay.
I caught one myself. I think. I'll check though.
Well, I just sold it, so too late.
Well, okay. Whatever. If it's the last thing you put in there, you can grab it
No,
back
it
out if you
wasn't.
need it. Oh, well, fine then.
It's not a rare fish.
Yeah, I already put it in there.
I got the veggies north of the house.
Okay.
The leeks and the spring onions. Or the wild horseradish.
Okay.
I need to turn off my walking sound. That's so annoying. Footstep volume. Off. There we go. Okay, turn it up a little bit so it's not like completely silent, but
Yeah, it's kind of weird when this game goes completely silent.
there we go. Okay. Should make a good handful of money tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bed.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Cut down this tree first. Can I check the dog's in the way? I can't check my TV. Dog, move. Did you put this chicken statue in my house?
Maybe.
Don't start that. You know what's gonna happen.
You wanted to put it somewhere, so I put it somewhere.
At least you didn't put it in front of my door so I couldn't get out.
No, that's brood.
How far away were you?
Hmm?
Where were you? It was midnight.
Yeah, I was running around. I was over by the community center. Then I went to all the way back.
Waiting for you.
On my way. I stopped and grabbed some more of the berries.
It goes really quiet. It's kind of weird.
I
So I'm just waiting for you right now. And it's like, okay.
have maple syrup tapper.
Nice. Did you get that from your your level up? Okay. God, that chicken is loud. Oh boy, clay. Thank you. Just what I wanted.
Yeah.
Alright, back to the fishing. Leave some tools here this time.
That's a good idea.
So I don't, you get more than one fish.
Ceased.
There we go.
There we go.
You got some fertilizer?
You can get those too, or if it's just a one-person thing.
What's that?
The rewards from the community center.
No, I think that's a one-person thing. I'm pretty sure. It's not like the museum where you can just double up. Do we need any of that stuff for any of the foraging bundles? The wild horseradish, the leeks, or anything like that?
Nope, we can keep one leek for the old guy's request eventually. Or probably maybe two. Keep 2 leeks. Sometimes it happens in year 2, sometimes it happens in like... I've had it happen in like winter year 1 before, and it's like, cool, thanks, awesome.
Yeah.
I do not have any leeks at all.
Because you know all those leeks that grow in the middle of winter.
Yeah, duh.
God. There we go. Now I can catch at least, more than one fish. I brought my hoe and my fishing rod.
Nice.
Alright. Oh, gotta get the berries. No, I'm not gonna get the berries, because if I get berries,
I'll get them.
I won't have room for fishes.
It's true.
Oh, check the garbages. Some free food at the bar. Oh boy,
Nice.
Green algae. My favorite. Ooh, I got a field snack.
Look, it helps in the caves, okay? Don't complain.
You're not wrong.
At least it's not as gross as the, like, bug soup, or when you kill those little bugs, when you have to go do the witch thing,
Yeah.
and they spit out algae soup, and it's like, you know what? I'm good.
I got
Don't need it.
I got a field snack, a Georgia Cola, and a green algae from the garbage cans. Mayor almost caught me again. I was literally like, checked his can, and as I walked away, he like opened his door. As I took like one step away, I was like, "Ha ha, bitch!"
Oh no. It's like, the other ones aren't too bad because they just are like, ew, that's gross. But he goes onto this long, like, diatribe, and you're like, okay, cool, thanks.
Yeah, thanks. Well, if you didn't want people digging through your garbage, don't put valuable things in your garbage.
Exactly.
I mean, come on.
Exactly. Duh. The worst is when he's out in his garden, because I'm never sure if he can see to the garbage can or not.
Yeah.
You know?
I want to know who's throwing away these full cans of soda in the ocean.
Kids, probably.
I mean...
Or that, the one who's... Oh, what's his name? The one who has the, like, drinking problem. I just assume he has them with him, and then he's like, nah, I don't want one of these, and throws it in the ocean, and then is like, oh, now I gotta go to the bar.
Who's that?
He's the, He's the one that you can get the blue chickens from. I think his name is Shane.
Hmm.
The one who works at Joja Mart.
Oh,
He
okay.
hates it.
I mean, he works at Georgia Mart. Of course he's gonna hate it.
Well, I mean, yeah, obviously.
Georgia Mart sucks.
Mm-hmm.
What's worse, Georgia Mart or Walmart?
Joja Mart.
Georgia Mart, yeah.
Because Walmart's pretty awful in real life, but I don't think they have a sleazy manager dude who's like, hey, all you people currently standing here in this little store, this little home store, come on over, I'll give you a whole bunch of coupons. I don't think he actively does that.
I don't think
Walmart.
I don't think Walmart has people that go around and try to shut down small businesses.
Right.
I
don't think they're buying up community centers just to use as
warehouses.
warehouses.
Yeah, Walmart doesn't need to shut down small businesses on purpose.
Right.
I think it just happens organically when they move in.
Sometime, yeah.
That's the sad part about it.
I still always think it's funny. The funniest Walmart story ever is the fact that they normally will move into a place and then with like a place with blue laws and then be like, whatever, who cares? We'll just stay open.
Mm-hmm.
But in North Dakota, it was so expensive that they didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
That after a little bit, they're like, okay, you win. we give up.
Oh, I missed that fish.
Oh no.
So I was trying to do something on my phone quick and I missed the fish.
What do they say? No texting and fishing?
No texting and fishing.
Obviously, that's totally how it goes. definitely the term.
God, I forgot to turn my light on. I forgot to turn on my fireplace. I really dropped the ball on this.
You are just like...
I was too worried about you and not my own
Do you even
setup.
stream, bro?
I know. This is total streaming amateur hour.
It's those bug snacks, man. They got into your head.
It did get into my damn head. That game, man. I don't know.
I think it's so funny because they're still at the like cutesy part, and I'm like, I'm just waiting. Just keep waiting.
Just wait, guys. It gets.
I'm sure it has to, right?
Yeah.
It's got to.
I'm telling you, man. That mayor guy, he's gonna end up being like evil or something.
Maybe, or maybe like you find that person who's lost, and she's like, just kidding. I brought you all here, and you're never leaving. I don't know. You can never escape.
He had a part in it or something because he wanted to be in charge of the town.
Maybe. I think that the farmer guy, he's like, when you ask what happened, he's like, I don't know, maybe she fell in a hole. There's lots of crevices. She could have fallen in a crevice.
I got an achievement.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's such a weird thing to say, but sure. I mean, I guess.
What is
Wambus?
What does Philbo call him? Wambone?
Wambone.
What's up, Wambone?
He goes, we are not friends.
We're not friends, yeah.
Do you regularly call your friends the first part of their name and then bone? I don't know.
I mean, if you're like a fan of like Bone Thugs and Harmony, maybe like.
Maybe.
Is that a thing? I think they're all
Is that a thing? I don't know.
I think that's a thing. I don't know.
I don't know. I can't pretend.
Any Bone Thugs and Harmony fans who listen to our playthrough of Stardew, let us know.
Let us know.
I don't know how many people are fans of Bone Thugs and Harmony in 2020, but
I didn't.
And then.
Yep. Cool. This thing where I'm like looking away to itch my nose, and then I look back up and I'm like stuck on a rock.
Don't itch and walk.
Well, yeah.
Itching and walking is just as dangerous as walking and texting.
I mean, clearly.
Some people can't walk and chew gum at the same time, so.
All right, no need to call me out.
Oh.
Just kidding. I can chew gum, guys. It's okay.
You can't walk and drink out of a cup at the same time.
No, I can't. I cannot. I have to have the Camelback water bottles with like the straw. I have to. Like, I can't bike and drink water. I have to stop and drink my water.
See what I have to live with, chat? She can't walk and drink out of a bottle at the same time. This is ridiculous. But she can talk and play video games at the same time.
Yeah.
I guess in 2020, I guess talking and playing
fingers.
video games at the same time is more important.
Duh.
I got a
Obviously.
halibut.
Nice. I think we might need one of those.
I think we do.
Again, I sat down to play this. Did I grab my slightly outdated guidebook? No, I didn't.
Telling you, man, we were not prepared for this. I was more worried about getting your setup right, and then didn't.
As soon as I sat down, Duck like fell asleep, and I'm like, well, now I'm stuck here. So it was great, guys.
All right, I think
I was telling the fam that we were gonna eventually have a puppy cam, and then I was expecting them to be like, "Oh, that's so fun," and then no, nothing.
Yeah, I
response. I was like, "Oh."
I don't know what that was. All right. No. What is this? What is tilapia?
Mm.
No, we don't need a halibut.
Right then.
Isn't there a way to check the community center without going to the community center, like from your menu?
Yes. If you go into your menu, so like bring your full inventory up, all the way at the right, there's a little like golden. Yeah. Nope. Go into your inventory.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Nope. Go to your backpack one.
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah. Okay. It's a little tree, right?
Yeah.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah. That little gold tree thing. Yep. Which is nice. It's, oh man, that's just the nicest. Not that I use it, because then I'd have to remember it's there, but it's such a nice thing to have, like an option to have, so you're not like running around like a crazy person.
I forgot that you were what you looked like in this game, and I'm like, who's that person standing in front of our chest?
It's a ghost!
It's a ghost. Do we need any seaweed?
It's Wambus. Do we need any seaweed?
Yeah.
No, you can eat it.
Well, I know that, but... Alright, after this day...
You can make sushi with it.
I'm gonna go to sleep, and then I'm gonna go up and take a potty. I'll be back.
Okay.
I can't even remember where my house is. Okay, it's this way. God.
Ooh, fishing.
Woohoo, fishing. There's some good money. Most of it's from your foraging. Yep. All my fish, it was like, nah.
That's the funniest part, is people, heyo, how's it going?
Hey. I'll be right back. I'm going to go use the bathroom. But Jen will still be on. I'll be right back.
Yep. Because duck's nails grow incredibly fast. And if we don't go on a walk on pavement occasionally, we have to get we basically need to get his nails trimmed like every week, it feels like. But it's actually good because when they're outside, there's all the smells. All the smells make it really makes their brain work extra. And I'm sure with her, or with Maddie, she's a retriever, so that would be even crazier, but...
Alright, I'm back.
Hey!
I got my fireplace on. I got my light on.
You.
I know.
Talking about walking outside.
How's it going, Andrew? Alright, I'm gonna go fishing again.
Okay.
Now that it's raining, I can get some special.
I was gonna say that.
Alright, I'm I'm gonna hang on to my Joja Cola
Yeah,
just in case I need it later.
it's some extra energy.
Right. I'll put the field snack in the box.
Okay.
Oh, you did it.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
It's all right. It's okay.
I literally was like, I'm just gonna go get some parsnip seeds.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Andrew, how's your puppy going?
Oh, that's funny. Pat's gonna play Far Cry 4 tonight.
Yeah, I started playing Far Cry 4 on stream on Friday night? Thursday night? Friday night?
Yeah, yesterday was Friday. I played Friday.
I played through Far Cry 5. I'm indifferent to it. I thought Far Cry 4 was better, personally, but... Alright, yeah, it'll probably be tonight around 8. That's usually when I do my Saturday night streams, so...
Yeah, like maybe 7:30 or 8.
It might be 7:30,
We forgot to watch The Mandalorian yesterday, so we have to watch it tonight before we get spoiled, which we almost got spoiled.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I turned on a YouTube video today, and it was like... I was like, oh, cool, you know...
It was like Easter eggs from The Mandalorian.
Yeah, Mandalorian Easter eggs, cool. So I turned it on, and she's like, that's the episode we haven't seen yet. I was like, oh, crap!
It was like, chapter 13, and I was like, no, that's the episode we haven't watched yet. Oh no, turn it off.
So I turned it off. I just started.
He just started going la 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 la.
So, yeah, tonight about 7:30 or 8, I will send out a live notification, and I'll text you. But I'll be playing Far Cry 4 tonight again.
I always forget how crazy that game is.
That game, well, all the
intense.
All the Far Cry games are crazy, but.
Well, yeah.
This will be like my second or third playthrough of Far Cry 4. I also have to play. I have Far Cry 4, I have Dishonored, and I have Assassin's Creed Syndicate. So if you're interested in any of those games,
we can both get backpacks.
Hey, sweet! I will be playing those in the future. I'm not sure if I'm going to play all the way through Far Cry and then switch over to the other games, or if I'm just going to kind of start them all and then just kind of switch off.
Gonna eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
Yeah, like... Because I feel like playing through an entire game all at one time might get a little boring for the audience, so I might just switch off back and forth. Probably switch off between Far Cry and Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. I think with a game like Far Cry 4, it can be a little intense.
Yeah.
So it's like when we watch some streamers and we're like, well, it's nice that you're playing lots of different things, but I personally don't like to watch that game, and you've been playing it for 3 weeks.
Right, exactly.
So.
We just got caught up on the Mando series. We'll have to watch the next one. Maddie's doing good. We're about to graduate her from Basic 101 training. That's awesome.
Yay!
Which basically means it's training for Emily.
That is true.
She's such a sweet soul, loves to please. That's awesome.
Does she know her name? That was the first thing we taught Duck, and for some reason, whenever we tell people that he knows his name, and he does, they're astounded. So now I have to ask everyone that has a puppy. I'm like, do they know their name? Like,
what is she again? What breed is she? I guess I know I heard, but now I forgot.
Okay, my mom, I think, said it like 3 different ways, and I was like, I think it's one of those.
Yeah. We are already 36 minutes in.
Woo. This game, it just... Oh, excellent.
English Cream Retriever. Is that like an English Labrador? Because I know that's a breed. Like English Labradors is like a specific breed, so I'm just not familiar with the English Cream Retrievers. So I know, like,
if I still had my dog book, we could look it up.
Yeah, I know, like, the American Labs, or like what you think of as like an American Labrador Retriever, are larger than the labs from like the UK. Usually the UK labs are not as tall and they're not as long. They're a little bit short and squat.
A little chunkier.
If I was to get another lab, I would get an English Labrador.
Oh, so is she just cream colored?
Possibly from my understanding, they breed the gold out of her, so she is more white than anything else. She's already over 50 pounds.
Oh my
Good
lordy.
lord.
Gosh.
How is she with her
Wow.
hair? Did she shed a lot? Because the lab, when I had my lab, she would just explode hair like every few weeks. You could grab
I
it
think
out
that
in
might have been what your
clumps.
parents were running her or feeding her to.
Well, right, but even
yeah, you
before
have
that,
to like fully get her blown out
yeah.
every couple of weeks, which is great. It's so funny though because we have Duck now, obviously,
I got an eel.
and he doesn't.
I think we already got one.
I
Yeah,
got one.
yeah.
That's good. But yeah, Duck doesn't shed like at all. And going from having Molly, or well, you had Molly, my mom had Baxter and Ivy, who shed those little teeny tiny
Pin hairs.
pine needles.
Yeah.
To having Duck who doesn't shed at all is just amazing.
Dude, the game was just totally trolling me there. I'm out fishing on the pier, and those little bubbles popped up, but it was literally like one frame, like one little square on the screen next to where my bobber was.
It's the worst. The worst is when you're like, oh, I could maybe get that, and then you throw your bobber as far as it goes, and there's absolutely no way you could ever reach the bubbles. And you're like, what? What?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
I got 2 eels right now. She does shed a bit, so we have to constantly brush her, but her coat is so soft like silk. That's awesome.
That's good. Yeah, it's really, I mean, it's really important. She's only 6 months old, but to start brushing off frequently. And it's because with like Baxter and Schweitzer, and especially with Schweitzer, he didn't get brushed when he was living with his first family very often. So trying to brush him was like hell.
Mm-hmm.
It was the worst. That's why Baxter always went and just got like shaved down.
For those of you who don't know, those dogs were both. They were both Shelties.
They were Shetland Terriers, Shetland sheepdogs. They were, I think, they were from the same breeder.
Andrew, you talking about Maddie's coat being super soft? That's one nice thing we like about Duck too is his blue Merrill super coat is like always super soft.
Super soft. Mm-hmm.
Even when it gets long, it's still.
And it's extra soft.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I bet.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure.
Are you playing? Are you playing through Far Cry 5 right now?
Oops.
I saw the comment earlier and I forgot to ask. Good fishing today in the rain.
Does that actually affect fish in real life?
I don't know. I always heard that growing up that like, oh, you fish. They always say like fishing before a rainstorm and after a rainstorm is supposed to be better, but I don't know if that's true. Oh, you're playing. Okay, he's playing Far Cry New Dawn. Okay. That's the newest one. I haven't played that one yet.
Wait, did they just get rid of the number?
It's supposed to have taken place after Far Cry 5, after the nuke goes off.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. So it's like Far Cry 5.5?
Yeah, basically. Andrew, did you play Far Cry 5 at all, though? Because if you did, I have some comments about it.
You know, just...
Well, I don't want to say anything, and then... You know...
No, I was just laughing. Because in my head, the genie part of Aladdin, where he's talking about the rules.
Oh, yeah.
What?
That's what
just came up.
I can't spoil it because because you know how... You basically know how the Far Cry 5 ends based on when you play Far Cry New Dawn, so... I would not have purchased... I'm glad I didn't purchase Far Cry 5. I got it as a gift from a friend.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. $75% done.
I'm cheating, I know, and I play New Dawn totally spoiled.
It's fine.
That's okay. No, after playing through Far Cry 4 and really liking it, playing Far Cry 5, I was extremely disappointed in the game. I did not like how much they changed. They changed so much of it. You were constantly being attacked. Like, you would drive down the road and like you drive like 100 feet and you'd be getting shot at, and like the game just was not fun. They took away a lot of the really fun mechanics of the game. So I also didn't really like how no matter what you did, the nuke was going to go off at the end of the game no matter what. Like,
yeah, but you like Red Dead and you know the answer.
Well, I know Red Dead, but Red Dead is a really good game. Like, the storytelling is really good. I gotta get Red Dead, man. I gotta get that and play that on stream. That is such a good game.
Well, you still have Christmas coming up.
I know, I know. I could have got it for like $39 the other day, but it's like, I think Steam can do better than that. So hopefully, right around Christmas time, they'll knock the price off of Red Dead 2, and I can finish playing that game.
Because you want it on Steam, right?
Yeah, I want to play it on PC because it looks amazing on PC. I mean, it looks amazing on Xbox One, but that's good. I'd probably be willing to play Far Cry New Dawn. I probably wouldn't buy it for like full price, but if I could get it for cheap on Steam, I'd be willing to play it if it's a lot different game. Black Friday. No, not really. I mean, I got some games on Steam on Black Friday. I picked up 3 games for $24. But we haven't done any like Black Friday shopping, I guess.
I did.
You did?
But it was all Duck stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah, see.
Because Duck's birthday is after Black Friday. So I was just wait till Black Friday to get Duck birthday presents. I buy birthday presents for my dog.
We went out shopping today to get some stuff, try to get some stuff. We were looking for a new webcam for my setup. And I got a USB hub for my setup because I'm running out of USB slots. And I still have to get a Stream Deck so I can use that on my PC. So New Dawn is only $10 on Steam. Ooh, that's tempting. They're having their Steam Autumn sale right now, so I think that runs until tomorrow, I want to say. See, that's the problem with playing games on Steam, is they've got so many deals all the time. It's hard to... For me, playing or buying games on Steam is like walking into like Target. I'm like, ooh, I don't need that, but look how cheap it is. Ooh, I don't need that, but it's like...
You have an even better excuse.
I what?
It's a good excuse.
Yeah. Well, that's right, too. And now that I'm streaming, I'm like, oh, I can play that on stream. Ooh, I can play that on stream. I'm like, no. It's impossible. I just have to like avoid the Steam store when I go on there because I'm like, I can't. And now I have the Epic Games launcher because I needed to get that so Jen could play Bug Snacks on her for her stream last night. And so I got the Epic Game launcher, and then Epic Games gives away a free game every month. So they're like, here's a free game. I'm like, no. Got so much stuff. I know, but it's just like you end up getting this like super long backlog of games, you know. And I'm paying for Xbox Game Pass, and it's just like, man.
Yeah, I use Game Pass all the time, so.
No, I know. It's just you've got like overwhelming amount of content.
3 games on Game Pass.
You have.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm really excited for Game Pass PC to be expanded on the 15th of December. Game Pass is good, and it is overwhelming. There's like 200 games on there, and it's like, God, what do you play? Like, what am I in the mood to play, you know?
Yeah.
I know one of the big streamers that we watch, Ray Narvaez Jr. on Twitch.
He's streaming Bugsnax today.
He is playing Bugsnax today. He says all the time, he's like, I don't know what I'm going to play. He's like, I've got so much stuff to play. He's like, I don't even know, you know.
Also has 1.5 million gamer score on Xbox.
Yeah.
So Xbox is like, you want some games?
Yeah. So he gets all this free stuff too, but he's like, I don't know what I'm going to play. He's like, I got so much stuff to play through. I don't know what I'm going to play.
He's notorious too for like starting a game and then being like, well, it doesn't do well on stream, so I'm just gonna finish it off stream.
Yeah.
Which then just adds to his backlog.
He tends to play a lot of new games too, so you get to see a lot of new stuff and be like, hey, that's cool. Yep. I think I'll play that, but.
Or it's cool. Maybe I won't spend my money on that because it's like a one-time playthrough game.
Yeah. But the nice thing is, you don't have to, like, with Steam, if you have a whole bunch of these, like, game launchers, you don't need to play them all on the separate launchers. You can actually add them to Steam and launch them from Steam.
Awesome.
That's what I did.
I thought you had to do it the other way.
No, that's how you were able to play Steam on Big Picture mode, or play Steam,
right.
Play Bugsnax on Big Picture mode. God.
That's right.
Last night, it's because I added it to Steam. Even though it came from Epic Games.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Supposedly there's even like a Twitch gaming launcher.
That's what they use for Sky
some
Factory?
some of the Minecraft PC mods run or launch off of the Twitch gaming launcher. Looking for a Bluetooth setup for keyboard and mouse and headphones. My setup isn't bad, just too many wires for my life. What's your budget?
Yeah. We have ours. The one I use for work is like, it works fine. It's completely Bluetooth mouse, and it's a mouse and keyboard together. I think it's a Logitech.
Do you want a mechanical
like
keyboard, or does that not matter? Because the mechanical wireless ones are going to be a little bit more expensive, like the gaming ones,
like the click clack one.
Yeah.
The technical term.
Like the one I have is like the Razer keyboard with the RGB, built in, and
it's wired.
It is wired, but
they do make
the difference between the two is Razer is like specifically targeted towards gamers.
It means that you can change the keys. So, the keyboard that Pat uses for the stream setup is I got it as a birthday present last year for work because I love a click-clack keyboard at work. It makes you sound much more productive than you really are when you're doing my job.
Yeah. The Logitech one that you use upstairs for your work setup at home is just like a basic Logitech wireless keyboard.
Yeah.
But it has like the softer touch keys. The one I use on my setup downstairs for my stream is like a gaming keyboard. So it's got like the steel case around it, like the steel base. It's got like the configurable, like you can remap the keys. It also has the RGB lighting. So there's like 1,000 different ways you can set up the lighting theme on your keyboard. So when I'm playing, my keyboard looks like it's on fire because it like the lighting underneath it.
When at work, it was just rainbow all the time.
Right. And I have like the RGB mouse and. So, but yeah, you can get some pretty basic setups.
Oh yeah.
If you're looking to use it for gaming, those ones are a little bit more expensive.
Yeah, but like the basic Logitech we have, I think was like 30.
Not even that. It was like 25, 30 bucks.
Yeah, for the mouse and keyboard combined for the Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Obviously, Bluetooth headphones are going to get expensive quickly, but if you're going to use them for more than just gaming, it doesn't hurt to
I think the ones The ones that I use for work, my Bluetooth headphones for work, which are
Those were like
noise
40
canceling.
something.
Yeah, the noise canceling MPOW, I think is the brand
That is what it is. Yep.
on Amazon.
That was on Amazon.
Yeah, search for the MPOW brand on Amazon. You can get a good set of noise canceling headphones that are Bluetooth for like $40-50. Like they're not that expensive.
Yeah, the ones I use to when I shovel, which of course also light up because all my stuff lights up because that's just who I am.
MPOW, MPOW.
If you just go on Amazon and you Google like Bluetooth headphones, they will show up.
Yeah, mine are
I think mine
MPOW.
were like 20 something.
Mine are MPOW H12s.
Mm-hmm.
They have like a 10-hour battery at least.
Mm-hmm.
I can
They
use.
lasted.
I can stream audio on mine at work for 8, 9, 10 hours a day, and it's fine. And it's the noise canceling isn't fantastic, but it works well
Like, it's
enough.
not-
You know.
Yeah, it's not Bose, but it's
No, but they're the over the
Definitely
ear
works.
headphones, not the in ear
Mhm.
headphones, or I should say earbuds.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of that stuff has come down so much in price recently that. It just changed from night to day, like the audio, and it like stopped for a second, and I was like, "Where did it go?"
Clap, clap. I just had the clap song.
Lucky.
Yeah.
All I have
You're jealous.
is the night sounds now. There's no music.
Well, now I just have nighttime sounds. And duck snoring.
Oh,
Duck snoring in my lap.
Andrew, what do you play your games on? You just play them on PC? What kind of fish is that? Why do I have... I have 2 breams in my inventory and they look different. Try to
Yeah, because one of them's a silver star and one of them's not.
Xbox. Do you have Xbox One?
Nice.
Nice.
We have all the Xboxes except the newest one.
Yeah. I have a bit of an Xbox problem.
Well, I mean,
I've been an Xbox fan since the very beginning.
mm-hmm.
I have an original Xbox. I have an Xbox 360. I have an original Xbox One, which I got for $75 off of Twitter, and then I have upstairs for our main setup upstairs. We have an Xbox.
And I have.
We have an Xbox One S.
Which is upstairs because it's white, and all the other ones are black, and they're upstairs.
Oh, dude, I'm big into Halo.
Oh, Friday and Sunday.
Okay, Friday and Sunday. I'm a huge Halo fanboy.
Oh, yeah. He tried to play Master Chief Collection like 12 times, and it just didn't want to stay.
No, I tried to play Master Chief Collection on the Xbox PC Game Pass app, and it didn't work. It kept deleting it, and so I bought the game, individually bought Halo 4 off of Steam for $9 and played that, and it worked. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big Halo fan. I played the original all the way through to Halo 5.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I'm a big Halo guy. Any news on the new consoles? I would like to get a new Xbox. However, they are having a bit of technical issues lately.
Yeah, but it's
so I'll wait.
As to be expected.
I'm gonna wait a while on the new consoles. Probably go with the Series X. The rectangular one that looks like a smokestack, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, but the tall, skinny one.
Like a PC.
Yeah, it looks like a little PC. I'll probably get that one, not the Series S. But I also need to get an Xbox One X to add to my collection.
Yes. It's true.
So I have all the Xboxes, but that's a future problem. But I'd like to get a capture card eventually so I can play some of my Xbox games on stream.
You could play
Because then
Master Chief Collection.
exactly, then I could finally play the Master Chief Collection. Unless I buy it all on Steam, which I guess is a possibility.
Wouldn't be too bad.
The only problem is that stupid series is like, I think the whole game on PC is like 100 gigs.
Oof.
Something like that. And they're always updating it, so it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. You can finally put out one of your maple tappers.
I'm just gonna make one. Well, I think don't they need copper bars? So I need to make a furnace first.
What do you need for it? Copper?
I think so. Hold on, let me finish watering.
Why is there a peacock trying to gnaw on you? Do you have peacocks in your house? Or is that the name of your cat? I'm confused.
He's playing the game.
Oh, right. Duh. Yeah, no, I got it now. Wow.
Talking to me? And I was like, there are peacocks
I
in
am
Stardew Valley? What?
so
That's
dumb.
so exciting.
There are peacocks, yeah, and they're like vicious, if I remember correctly. From watching
Isn't everything in Far Cry
to watching
5 plus vicious?
watching people play it on YouTube and stuff.
Yeah, I need wood and copper bar.
That is a very,
So I
very
need-
colorful game, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that was the best part. Although I think one of the streamers we watched had their sensitivity turned up so high that it gave me a migraine because it was so colorful. I'm not complaining, for real. It was amazing,
Yeah.
and I was very sad.
Yeah,
Because I was like,
Far Cry
Oh,
New
so pretty.
Dawn is very, very colorful.
that's very pretty. But you know, migraine.
Can we go to the mines yet?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the mine.
Okay. Gonna
Take
what
a
do we need?
field snack.
Oh, so close.
And I'm taking
going
these. I'm gonna
to-
take the cookies.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, you want this?
What?
This field snack?
Sure. Thanks.
Okay.
Hearts. Do. All right. We are an hour and 1 minute in.
Woo!
Oh, I thought the game froze on me for a second there.
Oh no.
It didn't.
Good.
Clint wants some copper to inspect.
We don't have 25 yet,
No.
but that alone will tell you that we are able to get to the mine.
Yeah.
So, oh wait, I'm gonna go here first.
All right.
Sorry. Duck just repositioned, so his ear bedazzles are right in the arch of my foot. It's quite tickly.
Yeah, he's gonna sleep really well tonight after that long walk.
Mm-hmm. Because he smelled so much. Because that's the thing about when you take him outside, is that it's not just the exercise, but it's also the mental exercise of all of the smells.
Mhm.
Every time. That really wears him out.
Going in the mines. So if nobody's ever played this game before, or if you're new to Stardew,
Oh yeah.
the goal is to get to the bottom of the mines.
Yes.
You have to smash the rocks to get to find the staircase to move down a level, and then when you get to every 5 levels, and then every 10 levels. Is that how it goes?
That's so every 5 levels, there is you get a elevator, I guess, for the lack of a better word. You get, like, an elevator ding, which means that you can go there to that level, whatever. Every 10 levels, it's every 5 levels and every 10 levels. Every 20 levels to 40 levels. This is why I need my book. There's like other bonus stuff where you get a chest every so often. And
yeah, basically you just want to get to as far down as you can. Isn't like 100 levels total in the first mine?
But you just have to get to level 100. But yes, the bottom is 120.
Yeah.
In the second mine that we haven't gotten to yet.
Dude, that mine sucks. I hate that mine.
Well, it's never ending. It's literally, there's no end to it. And the baddies are really...
That's just the game. That, to me, that's just like Stardew trolling you. It's like, aha.
It kind of is. Yeah. Well, people wanted it, so he was like, okay, we'll make it really hard.
Yeah, that mine's... I don't ever go there.
I go there like sometimes, because you can get it's people used to, when it first came around, people would just go there all the time to get iridium, because they were like, oh, it's easy, so we made it harder.
Yeah, it's
gotta
way
make it hard, because otherwise it's too easy.
It's way too hard.
Yeah.
Oh, the sound of killing those like flying bugs is so gross.
The worst. Squishy. Oh, those are the worst. Those are the worst.
Alright, where'd my stairs go now? Ow! Stupid crab. Ooh, copper. Is she there?
Yeah.
Nice. So the hardest part about going through the mines usually is not really your health, because you can bring food and stuff, or you can get armor and you can get better weapons. It's your energy, especially early in the game, because your energy early in the game sucks, and so it's hard to like really go for a long time in the mines unless you have a ton of food with you, which you're probably not going to have because you're usually worried about selling your food and making money in the beginning of the game. So if you find like Joja colas or field snacks or seaweed or green algae, or you can get these like cave carrots, use those when you're in the mine.
Cave carrots are awesome because you get them in the mine itself, and oh, nice. And they just like, their main purpose is to just be eaten. And it gives you a decent amount of energy.
It's not great, but it does help you in those times where you're like, I just need to get to one more level. And
I know it's around here somewhere.
Yeah, and your energy is crap. You're like, I gotta get to the next level to get the next. So there we go. I got to level 5. I got the elevator there now, so I can come back to level 5 immediately without having to start all over at 1 again. Stop it. Slimes.
Oh.
Squishy bugs. Squishy bugs.
Bugs and the slimes are.
Squishy bugs. Talking about bug snacks. Squishy bug snacks. Stop it.
I like one of my favorite parts so far about bug snacks is that every time you interview someone, you're like, thoughts on bug snacks?
What's your thoughts on bug snacks?
About these bug snacks.
Think about bug snacks. So then if you're
all the way over,
if you're in a area of the mine, like say you're in between
Oh, yeah.
elevator spots, you can just go back up the stairs and it takes you back to level 1.
Yeah, so if you go down a floor or go down to a new floor and you're like low on health or you there's like all the enemies, then
because
yeah, then you
sometimes one level is just enemies, and you have
Yeah.
to clear that whole area out before they'll show you where the ladder is.
Mhm.
So sometimes you're like, nah, I'm done, I'm out of here.
Yep.
Also, your time, if you're in there, if you
Yes.
stay up till past 2 a.m., you just like pass out, and they end up taking you. So like this level right now, this area is infested, so that means there's just enemies in here. So now, being that I'm only on level like 8 or 9, they're not going to be too bad, but this looks like it's just slimes, which is fine. These green slimes are not that bad. They're just annoying because they hit you and then you like get all slow. Come here. Hit me! Don't run away from me. Don't you run away from me. Get slimed. Get over here. Oh, where did you just... The slime just like teleported.
Possible.
Ah, I'm stuck. Okay. Stop it. So then now that I've cleared all those enemies out, now they'll show me where the staircase is. You can also hold the ground in the caves to get artifacts. So I just got 2 cave carrots, which is great. I better get going here. Well, I think I'm on floor 9. Oh, this is floor 9. Damn it. If I can find the staircase quick, I can get out of here. Come on, where is it? Come on. There it is. Yeah! Level 10! I got some leather boots. Alright, now
Yeah, I can never remember if it's every 10 levels you get something, or every... I mean, I know every, like, 10 levels you get some kind of bonus. But...
Usually you do. Not everyone.
Yeah, not everyone. The first couple you do.
It takes, like, what, 40 minutes or so to get back from the caves? 40, 50 minutes. So if you're ever in there late, you know exactly how long it takes you to get back.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll have to sell all my stuff away in the morning, because if I do it now, I'll pass out like right in front of my house.
You can always come in my house. Oh no, you can't. Not yet.
Not yet. You only have a single bed.
Yeah, I forgot.
I made it back at 110.
Nice.
Waiting on you.
I was making a campfire.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming in and watching the stream today. Hope you're having a good day. Having a good Saturday or Sunday, depending on what part of the world you're from. If you are living in the future.
Nice. Don't worry, I made the money.
How much did you make?
Like 400.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Those are the funnier days because when you wake up, it's just like blink, blink, blink.
I've got mail. My mom sent me 500 gold.
Me too.
Wish you would have sent me this thing last or yesterday, eh? It's like kill 10 slimes. I'm like, yeah, I already did that. You were 1 day late.
Well, if you had gone to level 5 and then come back, and you wouldn't have be a day late.
Meow, meow, meow.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Now we have enough copper.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, put my boots on. So here's your inventory here. You can get like rings that give you special abilities. Like one is like a light, or you can get one that like grabs items on the ground from further away and things like that. Here's your stats essentially. So as you progress through the game, these will like level up and they'll give you different perks. So right now I'm level 3 fishing, level 2 foraging, level 1 mining, and level 2 farming. I got a geode.
Hmm?
I'm gonna go talk to the lady, the trader.
Yeah. Yep. I literally came around the corner on the Friday, and she just closed. I was like, no.
Lame.
It's alright.
Here's the pig. Yes. If you go up to the pig and press and just spam the A button, he just grunts like crazy. We need a snow yam.
Take that kid carrot too.
We need a poppy. We have a cave
No.
carrot.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. Nope.
We need a catfish.
Yes.
Summer spangle.
No, we don't need any flowers.
We'll find. I'm going to the community center. You can't stop me.
Okay.
You're supposed to be upset.
Oh. Okay.
Thanks. Checking the garbages. Who are you? Oh, Penny. She looks different. Maybe because she's like sitting
depressed.
down or something.
Mm-hmm. When she crouches down under that tree, she always looks depressed. Okay.
Okay. Juji fruit. Riverfish. Yeah. Okay. Artisan bundle. Is it in the foraging?
Hmm.
Oh, I should have brought a cave carrot with me. Oh well. All right. Got it. Yeah, I can't get the rewards that you got. We can't.
Yeah. I can never remember.
Yeah. You can't double it up like you do in the museum.
Yep.
Do 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 do. Checking the museum garbage. Ooh, I got a geode. Hell yeah, that's perfect. All right, Clint, you better give me something good. Okay. Juggoite. What else? Petrified slime. All right. Going to the museum. Reward. Oh, melon seeds. That's pretty good. That's for the summer, right? Gross, Sam. Sam said sometimes those petals floating in the air make my nose drip.
Yeah, he's kind of gross.
I didn't need to know that. Hi, Evelyn. Have I talked to everybody? I'm gonna go into the bar.
No, when I was in there, nobody was in there, but
I don't think I've talked to Gus yet. Hi, Gus.
No.
Do we need beer?
No.
You don't need any food, like prepared items, do you?
The only thing you need is a maki roll.
I have a maki roll recipe. I mean, I can get a
Yeah,
maki roll.
grab that.
Yeah.
Grab that.
Okay.
Yeah. Because otherwise, it takes like a year and a half to get that.
Okay. There we go. Ah! The blue-haired lady wouldn't let me out of the bar.
Yeah, it's Emily. That's her name,
She wouldn't let me out.
I think.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, she's the bartender.
Hi, Maru. Yes? Maru asked me if I have fun working on the farm, and I said yes. I don't think I've ever had her ask me a question before. It was weird. Hi, Vincent. Oh, Harvey, I can't help you with that. I'm sorry.
He didn't have that weird hobby.
What's his weird hobby?
Airplanes
Why is that
and
weird?
hot air balloons.
Why is that weird?
No, it's because he sits up in his room by himself,
Oh, yeah.
talking on a radio.
All right. Oh, you made a furnace. Nice.
Mhm.
Did you cook all the copper then?
Nope, not yet.
We only have 18.
That's fine. I only need 5.
Luckily, copper smelts pretty fast.
Yeah.
What did you buy?
I didn't. I got money.
Oh.
I gave Jody a cauliflower.
Nice. Well, you'll have 3 copper.
Nice. I think I only need 2 to make a tapper.
Let's see. We don't share the recipes, do we? No. So say I can make one right now, but I can't because I don't know it. All right. Well, it's all ready for you. Oh yeah, can't break that.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Dog just like sleeping in the middle of right below where the greenhouse is. He's just chilling out there.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, it's cool. They updated it in one of the updates. There's been a lot of updates. So you have 3 choices for dog, like generic dog, or this one, which is the smallest and the cutest, or like a German Shepherd.
oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
Hmm. I always choose this one because the picture reminds me the most of Duck.
All right, we've got 4 copper bars.
Nice.
Okay. We're on day 21, almost done with the season.
Mm-hmm.
You want to do a couple more days and then call it a stream?
Yeah.
Because we're at an hour and 23 minutes right now.
Yeah, we could probably knock it out to the end of the season and then call it a stream.
Was it 4 more days?
7.
Oh yeah, it's 28 days. Waiting for you.
I was just checking to see if one of the forageables I had was needed in the bundles. It was not.
Ooh, look at the money.
Mm-hmm. Cauliflower.
All I hear is you picking vegetables.
Scarecrow has scared off 10 grows.
Wow.
Yeah.
Stop hogging all the veggies. Veggie hugger.
See if it's there.
We need to keep any strawberries.
No. If you have any gold parsnips, we can keep those.
I do. I have gold strawberries too.
But those you can just sell.
Well,
You could keep some of the strawberries. And then once we get a seed generator.
okay. I put a gold one and a silver one in there.
Nice.
So we'll sell 8 strawberries and 8 parsnips.
Nice.
I think I'm gonna go back to the mine.
Okay. I'm gonna go buy a bunch more parsnips because they only take 4 days to grow. So then we could maybe get the gold parsnips out of the way.
I'll drop that cave carrot off while I'm
Okay.
taking the green algae with me too, and the field snack.
Nice.
Just to let everybody know who's watching too. If you didn't catch it in the beginning, we'll do our best to put these on YouTube. Maverick 21 FM channel on YouTube. Eventually, if we can get everything working correctly, these will be turned into a podcast where Jen's recording and my recording will be put together, edited down, and put in on YouTube as the 2 Ps in a podcast. So we'll do the first game of our series will be Stardew, and then as we work through and finish Stardew, we'll maybe move on to say like Minecraft, Farm Together, any of those types of really chill, calm games. It'll kind of be our podcast series, if you will. And occasionally, if it works out, we will have guests joining us via Discord or via Squad Stream. on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
So keep an eye out for those to be dropping on YouTube soon as we get them edited together and cut down.
Mm-hmm.
So for those of you who are currently watching live or watching on VOD on Twitch, now you know.
Yep.
Can't say I
Also,
didn't.
thank you.
Can't say I didn't tell you. Yeah. Those of you who may have missed the beginning of the stream / podcast. Ow. Stop it. Stop it. This is a very aggressive slime. Get out of here. Get over here.
Snap.
Huh?
Clap. Clap.
I never get that song.
This doesn't like you.
Well, fine.
Yeah, I don't make the rules.
Ah, it's those stupid digger ones. They're so annoying.
Those are really annoying. You just have to stay off the dirt.
Yeah. Ooh, look at all that fiber. Just what I wanted. Alright, level 12. No, it's infested. Ooh,
Okay.
I got
Plenty of time.
an earth crystal.
An earth crystal.
We already have one of
We need
those.
2 of those. No. We need 2 of them. 3 of. 3 of them?
Don't we need them to make to craft something?
Yeah. We craft.
Oh, it's the big giant slime.
Yeah. But I think we need 2 for the museum. No, 1 for the museum and 2 for the community center. Words.
Yeah. Do you have the stream open?
Mm-hmm.
You wanna
I
delete
see.
that post?
Yep.
Getting beat up here by these little tiny slimes. Ah! It's the flying things. Ow, ow, stop it.
There we go.
Thank you. Ow! Damn it! The little tiny ones are worse than the regular slime because could fly at you from across the level.
Mm-hmm.
Ow, stop it!
Just like baby zombies.
Yeah. Ooh, I got a sword. Or a carving knife, I guess, technically. I gotta run away and eat. You're kicking my butt.
I got you another Joja Cola and some more slime. I mean, not slime. Algae.
Yay! Alright, I'm back. Bring it on.
You get coal out of that
Yeah,
backpack guitar bag thing.
I'm working on it. There, I just got my 10 slime.
Nice.
Get over here, you...
It helps when you have an infested floor.
Yeah, right? Why can't I... Oh, I see. If you're gonna spam in somebody's chat, at least make it like, oh, I don't know, legible.
That's why I was like, I just banned him because I was like, come on.
Good lord.
At least make it, yeah. At least make it, you know,
It's like when
legible.
That's like when you get spam in like an email. You're like, this isn't it's not even. I'm getting beat up by bugs. Stop it.
The funniest ones are when they send you text alerts.
Oh, I
And
know.
I'm like, it's just a, what? Why would I ever do that? No. And it's always from like gobbledygook at
Yeah.
totallymadeup.com.
Yeah. Gobbledygook at gobbledygook.com.
Pretty
Oh,
much.
I'm sure that's fun. I'm sure it's fine.
I've never heard of this username or email account or website whatsoever. Yeah, it's fine. Sure, it's fine.
Stupid bots.
I went through our Instagram the other day and because I was like super bored. But it was one of those times where I was like, I should take a nap. But then my brain was like, no. You don't want to take a nap. Cool. Thanks, brain. I'm glad you decided that for me.
Appreciate it.
I went, right? So helpful. I went through and I was like, wow, these people are clearly bots because they have 0 followers. They have no pictures. They're somehow following like a gazillion people. I think the weirdest part is it's like I don't even know where they came from.
Level 15.
Reminds me, I should really put a post up on Duck's Instagram one of these days.
Yeah, people are gonna wonder what happened to him.
Yeah. Thankfully, I mean, we've never been like put a post up every single day because that would be exhausting.
Yeah, there's a fine line when it comes to social media that it's like, I mean, I'm trying to distance myself from social media, but there's like, you don't need to, you don't need to inundate somebody's feed with just,
Right.
10 of your posts. It's like, you're not that important.
Oh, I think the worst is on Instagram. They do this thing. And sometimes it's fine because it doesn't like they'll post one picture, a week or something. But some people will post like 12 pictures so that when you go onto their onto their specific feed or their page or whatever, it makes a big picture.
Yeah.
But if you do that and you post them all at the same time, it's so annoying. Like, no, great. Now you've just spammed my feed with like 20 pictures, but because you didn't post them at exactly the same time, they are mixed in with all these other posts.
Yeah, really the only social media I use now is Instagram because social media is becoming an absolute shit show, so.
Yeah.
Is that it? Yeah, my screen, you already watered those.
I know, I'm just double watering them. Give them a head start.
Is that a thing?
I don't remember.
Oh.
It was once, but I don't remember if it's still a thing. Oops. That's like the golden pumpkin was once a thing.
What?
Remember? Used to be able to like spam the gold or like cheese.
Oh yeah, pumpkin. In the Halloween thing. Yeah.
So people would do that and then like do their JoJo playthrough. But I didn't do that. I should have done that, but I didn't. But I didn't learn about the golden pumpkin cheese until later.
Yeah.
It was too late.
I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Man, it's noisy outside. I think someone must be
real life.
Yeah. Somebody must be using a vacuum or something. It's super loud.
Oh, I was wondering what that weird noise was. Because I can kind of hear it. It's like a weird humming noise for me. But I just thought it was, I don't know, background of something.
Sounds like it's coming from across the street, I think. Level 1 combat.
Level 3 farming.
Level 2 mining. What did you get?
Bee house.
Yay! We can't build those yet. We don't have any maple syrup.
I know. One thing at a time.
Another Stardew's tip: build as many of those beehives as you can. They are worth. They help you out a lot.
You want to be my partner for the flower day?
Sure, if it lets me.
Should.
What time is that today or tomorrow?
I don't remember. They're always like 9 to whatever. Anytime.
I got the mail and I didn't read it.
What? No.
Hush. Sorry for those of you who are listening to this who really have to pee.
Yeah, sorry. Genuinely sorry for this one.
It's okay. If you listen to an hour and 40 minutes of this stream, you probably should get up and go potty anyway.
That's true. That's true. Well, I think it's funny. There's a hydrate in chilled chaos. Anybody who uses those streamer points, I guess, stream points. You could do like a hydrate or dihydrate alert. I was just gonna do that. Which I think is funny because there's no get up and go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
There's all this other stuff, but those are all parsnips in case you cared.
Hmm?
All those I planted the parsnips to try and get the last golden ones that we need.
I was just grabbing some food to go back to the mines, so.
Do you want me to make... Oh, no.
Huh?
Never mind. I was gonna say, do you want me to make those copper bars, but... You have to make a furnace first.
I do?
I think so.
For who? Oh, I don't have to make one.
I mean, you don't have to.
Well, it's just a waste of copper early on if we make 2 of them.
True.
I gotta go talk to the Adventure Guilds guy, but they're not there till 2 o'clock, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully I get some more cave carrots in here, because all I have is a piece of seaweed. Whoops! What am I doing? I started over from... Instead of going to level 15, I just went down and started on level 1. I'm like, where am I? Can you eat the bug meat or not? I don't think you can.
I don't think so. Use it for a fishing bait.
Yeah, I remember that. I just couldn't remember if you could eat it or not.
I placed 2 tappers.
Nice.
Hi!
Hey! It's Jamie, and maybe David, and maybe Kathy.
Roxy.
And Roxy.
Maybe. And I don't know the cat's
Yeah,
names.
it is just bait. Well, the reason I was wondering is because I couldn't remember because I'm in the caves, and I was like, if I really needed to, I could just eat it. And I'm like, can you eat it? No.
Nope.
Hope you guys are all well. Glad to see you. Glad you could make it. We're all here. That's fantastic. Welcome to our 2 peas in a podcast, Stardew Valley. You'll be forever immortalized on a podcast on YouTube.
Duck says hi. He just woke up to stare at me, so that means he says hi.
This is
Now he's going back to bed.
those of who are listening and can't see chat.
Yes.
My sister-in-law, my brother-in-law, and my mother-in-law all dropped into chat. They are down in Florida, hanging out for Thanksgiving holiday.
My mummy.
Your mummy. No, don't. Oh, he's gonna blow into the. He's gonna grow into the stupid big bee thing. No. No. No.
Did it.
No.
Yep.
No.
It's doing it.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I hate you. Get out of here.
Too bad.
Jamie says hi, Duck. Oh. Duck went on a 1.5 mile walk today, so he's a
Heard
little
you
sleepy.
say his name.
Did he?
So he just popped up. He Duck has learned high five during the pandemic. So he gave you a high five. I mean, not physically, but he would if you were here.
Virtual high five.
Virtual high fives.
Oh, my energy's almost already gone.
Could have brought that Joja Cola with you.
I didn't see it in the box.
It's in the green box.
Oh, well, whatever.
I'll put it in the other one for you.
Hopefully I can get... No, get away from me. Get away from me. Oh, no. I don't have enough energy to fight these monsters. I'm out of here.
You did it now.
It's okay. I can go talk to the Adventurer Guild guys.
That's true.
High fives. High fives in chat.
High fives all around.
So this is the Adventurers Guild. They set you tasks for when you're in the mines to like kill a certain amount of enemies. So you have this list. Your monster eradication goals. And then as you complete the goals, Gil gives you rewards.
Gil's the one in the rocking chair.
Yep. What's up, Gil? Come back when you got something to show me. I just killed I hate you.
You just haven't... Yeah, it just means you haven't completed any of his stuff yet.
Well, I killed the 10 slimes.
You have to talk to the other guy.
I did. He didn't say
Okay.
anything. He didn't want to talk to me.
Check your journal.
I
entry.
did.
All right, then.
I gotta go.
He'll let you buy stuff.
Yeah. I gotta go get her Robin's axe too.
Mm. And you gotta make a scarecrow. You are just so far behind.
Listen. Sometimes we have to have priorities, okay?
No.
I don't see your butt going into the mine.
I'm the one who told you that you could do that.
Yeah. I don't see you in there now.
No, because I'm busy farming. And I'm...
Yeah. So there you go.
Oh, thanks, Jamie.
Funny you should say that. Jen and I were having a chat earlier today while we were out shopping that we had a great idea for Jen to read bedtime stories to Charlie and Claire's children.
Bebes.
The bebes. So we
And
will,
Roxy.
and Roxy,
And your other babies.
whoever wants to listen.
Yeah.
We
Whoever.
will be having a bedtime stories with Auntie Jen sometime soon, where she will be reading the children's books. So you can listen along, you can read along because the books will be on screen. So we were at Target today looking at books, and it popped into my head, and I thought, since we have this fancy setup now for streaming.
Also, because we want to get Duck into, we're hopefully starting in 2020, the local library, the Bebes.
Is that is that from Schitt's Creek?
I've been saying that for ages. That's really funny. Look at me, I'm so hip now with it and well.
There you go.
By accident.
There you go.
Totally by accident. But we want to get Duck into their Read to Me program at the local library. And obviously, we have a pandemic. So
what? That's the first time I've ever heard about it.
What? I mean, we do live in a part of the country where that's not even a joke.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
But I just got bread out of a garbage can.
Hell yeah!
It made a very funny noise. It was like, pshh. And so it's gonna be virtual.
You didn't see what I just did, chat.
Yeah,
Nobody
I
saw
did.
it. Nobody. No.
No,
Shh.
I saw
No.
it.
Nobody. No.
I did.
No, you didn't
I
see
totally
that.
did.
No, you
Yes,
didn't.
I did. The best part is I did that earlier and you didn't see it, so I didn't say anything.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, I saw you.
This is why you shouldn't have your wife as the moderator for your chat. Because when you destroy a cauliflower plant with your pickaxe,
Don't worry, it's just a parsnip. It's fine.
check that, a parsnip with your pickaxe.
The one I destroyed was a cauliflower, so there's that.
That's worse.
I know, that's why I didn't say anything.
So yes, Jamie, Jen will be reading
Yes.
audiobooks
Sorry,
on
got
chat
distracted.
or on stream. Because she does have a
Yes,
very calming
hopefully.
voice.
Oh, thank you.
And would you like to share with the group who your streaming inspiration, who inspired you to start streaming? Yeah,
Oh, Dex bonus. Dodger did.
Dodger on Twitch.
Dodger
At-
also has a very calming voice.
At Dex Bonus
So,
on Twitch.
At Dex bonus, yeah, she's super cool. She streams every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday morning. She's been doing it for
Like 10 years.
what, 10, 15 years now? Well, she's been streaming on Twitch for like 10 years. Or something insane. And she also has a very calming voice. And I was like, hey, I could do that. So that's, yeah. And then I started last night.
Yep, Jen's first stream was talking about bug snacks. Bug snacks.
And everybody got to see how I interact with games on a regular basis. That's what I do.
Yeah, Dodger's really good. She's from the UK, so she streams a little earlier in the day.
She used to live in LA. So oddly she streamed later in the day, back in the back when.
Can you go sleep, please?
And yes, I'm going right now. And then she moved to the UK with her husband and her baby last year / it's like just last December. And yeah, she's super cool. She's doing she's starting up Thursday evenings our time. She is doing what she's calling a study hall. So she's gonna do kind of like a project stream where she does a project and everybody just comes and hangs out and chit chats. Saturday mornings, she does Saturday mornings with Duger, which is something she started on YouTube over 10 years ago. And it's literally just sit and chit chat with everybody for 3-4 hours?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Also, we were thinking of maybe doing, getting up with a little bit of a separate streaming system for Jen, so she could do cooking streams or cooking videos, like when she makes bread, she makes cookies, things like that. Oh yeah. So
can teach
that might also
the ways.
That might also be coming down the pipeline in the next few months, weeks, depending on how motivated we are and if we can find the equipment we need. So we tried to find a new webcam today for the setup, and in stores it's hard to find, but we can get one online.
Yeah. I mean, in our stores, it's always been hard to find stuff.
What's up, Bill? Glad you could drop in. Glad you could make it. Stardew is
okay. I mean, it is kind of a grind until year 3, and then you get to year 3 and your grandpa comes back and you're like, okay, bye.
Yeah. Stardew is a great game. Stardew is definitely baller. I can definitely second that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can too, because I have almost 300 hours.
Yeah, she's got almost 300 hours. I've got like 190 hours, I think.
Like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's just in Steam. I have it also on Xbox and on Switch. I almost said on Twitch. I'm like, that's. I mean, that's
technically,
not wrong.
I guess. Yeah.
That's technically not wrong, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So.
The other one I started before this stream.
352.
I was testing out my stuff.
Bill's got you
what?
beat. 352 hours on Steam. I didn't know
Okay.
you played this game that much. That's awesome.
I mean, it is very chill, and it does suck you in.
Yeah.
So
Did you
That's what's
did you ever
nice.
play Harvest Moon on chat or on chat? Good lord. On N64. Did anybody in chat play Harvest Moon? This game was very heavily influenced by Harvest Moon, so
well, depends on who you believe.
this is true. But it was. Is Clint not open on Wednesdays? Or is
It's the flower dance day.
Oh, that's right. Have a good night, guys. I'll be live again later tonight about 7:30 or 8. So if you're bored, looking for something to do,
Cool.
I'll be around. But have a good night. Have a good dinner. Love you.
Bye.
Thanks for dropping in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be playing probably playing Far Cry 4 tonight. If I don't play Far Cry 4, it'll be Assassin's Creed Syndicate on PC. He's starting that up too.
It's the one with the twins.
It is. We'll be running around Victorian London tonight. So if you want to go on
Dangerous.
virtual vacation to Victorian,
No, I've only ever
London.
done a community center. I can't bring it. I can't bring myself to do the Joja Mart. I missed because I didn't realize that you could cheese the golden pumpkin at the very beginning of this when it first came out. So I missed out on that. And I literally missed it by like a day. I was gonna do the Joja playthrough and just do it that way. Because you used to be able to, in Halloween, if you had your entire inventory full, so basically if you just had like bug meat and then had your entire inventory full and went to pick up the golden pumpkin, it would glitch and then drop on the ground. But then when you finally cleared out one spot, you could pick it up and it would be a whole stack of golden pumpkins.
Are we going to the thing?
Yep. Yeah, I'm stuck. Yes, please. But I missed out on that by like a day or two, I think. But that's how a lot of people used to do the Joja playthrough.
This playthrough will probably be this will be a full playthrough of the community center.
Yeah. We'll probably play until year 3.
Then we'll probably move on to Minecraft or some
Got the
other
rare crop.
chill,
Yeah.
some kind of chill co-op game. So this is the flower dance. It's one of the spring events.
Running. Oh, also you can meet anybody you haven't met yet.
I don't remember who I haven't met. Honestly,
It says in your inventory.
oh, I can't do it now, can I?
Well, alright then. Just talk to everybody, I guess. Oh, now what?
Stardew expanded. What's that? Explain. Because you said the last playthrough I did was using Stardew expanded. Is that like a mod? Did you just ask me to dance with you? Is that what you just
I
did?
did. That's what I did. There, now we can dance together. Oops, sorry kids. I'm in the way.
Okay. What does it do? How does it
Cool.
change the game? It's an extensive mod for Stardew created by. It includes a large number of new locations, event location descriptions, and maps, in addition to reimagined festivals and other miscellaneous additions. Also includes a remastered version of Immersive Farm 2. Wow, is that a free mod, or is that? If not, what does it cost? I've never heard of that. That's awesome.
Super cool.
That is pretty cool.
Maybe I have to add that to the list.
All right, are we ready to go here?
Yeah.
We have to talk to the mayor.
Yeah.
Free.
Even better.
Do you have to have a special launcher in order to play it, or can you just add it to your Steam version of Stardew? So I know sometimes certain mods need certain launchers. Like we were thinking about maybe playing a Sky Factory version of Minecraft, and I know you have to do the Twitch launcher in order to play that. So, yay, the flower dance!
Hooray.
I suppose since we're playing this on stream, I'll have to go to every festival and event, right?
At least for the first year.
True. Stardew Expanded. Definitely have to check that out. All right, are you going to bed?
Yep. Oh wait, first I'm gonna put. Oops.
Just crazy to think that this game was made by one person.
Mm-hmm.
It's just nuts. It's crazy that that's like a thing for any game, like any of these like expansive games. It's like,
Well, Forager was made by one person.
yeah, true. You just sent me a text.
He reminds you. Yes, I did.
Whoa. The screenshot looks really cool. Wow, that's really cool. More content. Woohoo! Just what we need.
That's what we need.
I try to get out and it drags me right back in, right?
You didn't try very hard.
Yeah, I know. You put that other tapper out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, not the newest one.
I didn't know which chest it was in. All right, I'm gonna do my scarecrow and my. I'm gonna go find Robin's axe today. I know I need fiber for sure. 1 coal and wood. I did it!
Good job.
Ooh, we have 3 scarecrows now.
We got the rear crow at the event.
I know you said that, but was I listening? Probably not.
Nope, I just said you weren't.
Alright, all the copper we can do for now. Oops, that's the wrong chest.
Hey, we should really make another chest for like
All the
mining stuff.
Yeah, all the iron ore and stuff. Alright, I'm gonna go find her axe.
Okay. I found the wiki for Stardew Valley Expanded, so
You better get reading.
I will. I love it because it's like contains spoilers. I'm like, yep.
It's like when you watch like Cinema Sins or like contains
I know.
spoilers. Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys want a
Yeah.
really fun channel on YouTube,
Oh yeah.
Cinema Sins and TV Sins are fantastic
They're
channels.
very funny.
They just sit and make fun of movies and TV shows and
I mean, as long
Like,
any movie, no matter what.
yeah,
they
any
will
movie.
Make fun of it.
Any movie, any TV show, they just sit around and there's a narrator who comments on, different scenes of the movie. And is Jody the one that lives up north of us?
No, Jody's the one who has the Vincent and Sam.
Which house does she live in?
She lives in the one with the I think it's a anchor above the door. Go from that direction, go into the village. It's like the first house.
She's the tailor?
Nope, she's right next to him. Oh, sorry, it was a ship's wheel.
Yeah, it's this house.
Yep.
Of course she's not here.
Still-
Why wouldn't she?
She's
Oh,
sitting
wait.
on the couch. Yuts.
You know what? That's not her.
Yeah,
I can't give it to her.
that's Robin's axe. Jody's looking for a cauliflower.
Listen. I'm getting it from you and chat right now.
Look.
Did by the homeless guy? That's who I was.
No.
That's who I was thinking of, and then I said
Yeah.
Jody, and then
Yeah. And then you went all wrong. So
yeah, I did. Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks, chat. I don't know. The joys of playing a game live on the internet. Anyway, look, I found an axe. Oh, good for you, right?
Something like that.
What are we gonna order? Who are we gonna order food from tonight? What do you want?
I don't know. I picked the last 2 weeks.
Damn it!
Uh-huh.
Well, it's good news that our favorite Mexican place is expanding.
I know. Oh, shoot. When we should have told my mom. Ding dang.
All right, here, Jody. Here's your axe. If anyone doesn't know, who played this game, Robin, not Jody, is the carpenter. She'll build you. She'll add on to your house. She'll build you like barns and silos and chicken coops and such. She's the Stardew Valley general contractor. So. Are you playing? What game are you playing through right now, Bill? If you don't mind me asking. All right. 3 more days till the end of spring year 1.
Mm-hmm.
We'll work through these last 3 days and then we'll call it a stream.
Lovely. Lovely. Always good to see.
Literally messing up whole family's internet downloading Fallout 76. I'm assuming that's on PC. You're playing it, not on. Can you play it on Xbox? I don't even know. I don't remember.
Great. Yeah, because outside Xbox plays.
That doesn't mean it's. No, that doesn't mean anything.
That's true.
That's
I
funny.
don't remember. That was
How-
a long time ago.
Okay, that's what I figured yours was on PC. How many gigs is it?
All of the gigs.
So we were just talking earlier, free on Game Pass for PC. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I know Master Chief Collection is like 120 gigs. 95. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think I think we downloaded Bug Snacks last night. It was only like 4 gigs. I was surprised.
So, especially because there's so much.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just so visual.
visually.
Yeah, I was surprised that it was only like 4 gigs. All right. Now I forgot what I was going to do. I did my 2 tasks for the day, and now I don't know what to do.
Did you go give Jody her cauliflower?
No, do we have one?
Yeah, of course. Kept one for you. Duh.
I probably won't be able to go there now because she'll be...
She might be in the bar.
Well, let's go get drunk.
You can get drunk in this game as the
Yeah.
player.
Have you played... So speaking of games that were a little bit wonky at launch, you're talking about playing Fallout 76. Have you played No Man's Sky?
Oops.
I played that on Game Pass, and I liked it, but
It was almost too big.
there wasn't enough direction in the game. Like, it's just kind of like, here you go.
Open world.
You're like, okay, great. Now what do I do?
It's like when you're in school and the teacher was like, okay, yeah, write a paper. And you're like, cool.
Yeah.
About what? Just write one.
Yeah.
Cool.
You didn't like the interface? Yeah, I could see
Yeah, that's
that.
legit. Yeah.
I could see that being an argument.
Well,
There we go. Here you go, Jody. Here's your cauliflower. I liked the fact that you could fly around from like planet to planet and do all that, but I didn't particularly care for the base building. I thought that was kind of annoying, and the language section of the game where you would like slowly learn the alien languages and like be able to speak with them. That, I know that's like a real thing. That's how it would be, but it kind of bothered me when it came to that
let's
game.
get real. In real life, aliens are just going to speak Airbash, so it'll be fine.
I mean, duh, because Star Wars is true, right? So,
Duh. Obviously. Or they'll speak Klingon. I don't speak Klingon,
I don't speak.
but I speak Airbash.
You claim that you speak Arabish. You don't really speak it. You know how to read it.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
No.
Considering in Star Wars, Airbash is written, but English is spoken, then it's the same thing.
Oh my God, Elite Dangerous? Yeah. He says he recently tried Elite Dangerous as well. I had no idea what the fuck was going on. Yeah, I've contemplated playing Elite Dangerous many times, and I just can't bring myself to do it because every time I do some research on it, I feel like my brain's going to explode out the back of my head because there's just so much to know and so much to do.
Which one is that?
It's like a space sim. I don't know that you've ever seen it. It's intense. Like,
I was thinking of that other game.
it's
The one where you look at the time.
the what?
Where you are all wearing masks and you like mess with the time. And you have to stop all the murders.
Oh, Sexy Brutal.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of.
That'd be a good game for you to play on stream.
That's true.
Yeah, Elite Dangerous is quite the game. It is. There's a lot to know. It looks really cool, but I just no. There's not enough time in my day to play that game. I'm in bed.
Working on it.
Bill, Jen played Bug Snacks on stream last night. It was her first ever stream by herself, so it went really well. She played for 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, really good. I'm very proud of her. She did very well. So we're not sure if we're going to be tag teaming this channel, or if like she's going to have her own channel eventually. I don't know.
Figured out. For now, we'll just both use this channel because we just have the one stream set up.
Yeah. Hoping to get a Stream Deck soon and a new webcam, because my laptop webcam is not great. It's not bad. It's just,
It's in an awkward position.
yeah, could be better. Webcams are kind of hard to find right now too, so I use the XSplit Gamecaster. So it's like a simplified version of XSplit. It works really well for me. You can set your themes and your different scenes, and it just links up with Twitch. I started out using Twitch Studio, another free application right from Twitch. Sorry about that, guys. My phone rang. But I found it to be too simple. So I switched over to XSplit's Gamecaster, and then they also make a more advanced version of this software called XSplit Broadcaster, where you can do a little bit more, and you can also download a XSplit's, I don't remember the name of it. It's a cam software for webcams where you can get like a virtual chroma key. You can also set virtual backgrounds without having to have an actual green screen. I messed around with that for a little bit, but that'll probably have to wait until I get a new webcam that has a higher resolution before I mess around with anything like that. But the one thing I did like about Twitch Studio, though, is that it optimizes your stream every time you go live. So it optimizes your bitrate, it optimizes your your streaming resolution and all that stuff based on your internet and all that stuff. So that was kind of cool. This program does it a little bit, but not quite to the level of that. I just wish there was a system that would optimize your audio, so it would evenly balance your game audio with your mic audio, because I feel like that's the hardest thing to get right, is to make sure that your game audio isn't too loud, your mic audio is at the right level. That's what I would like, is something like that. You just click a button and it balances it out at the proper level, but I've kind of gotten it figured out slowly, where every time we play a game or do a stream, we'll kind of listen back to the VOD. Yeah, so we'll listen back to the VOD and say, okay, that sounded great. What were the settings for that stream? And I have a note on my desktop where I'll type in the name of the game and then what the computer's volume was set at, what the Gamecast volumes were set at, what the mic was set at. So hopefully the next time we go back to play it, everything sounds right. So I've been kind of using the same settings for most of the games, but every game you play, the audio is going to be a little bit different. He says in chat, even big streamers have issues with audio and have to mess with the mixers. I don't have a physical mixer yet, but we might end up getting another mic so we can share, so we can be on the stream at the same time. So then I would need to get an actual physical mixer. but I am looking to get a Stream Deck. Probably a Stream Deck Mini that only has like 6 buttons as opposed to the full-size Stream Deck. This full-size Stream Deck is expensive, but you can get the Stream Deck Mini for like $100.
So the full-size Stream Deck has like 20 different buttons on it.
Yeah.
Or more. So I don't think you really need that many buttons.
No, I really just need buttons to switch my scenes, to mute my mic, and to start the stream, and maybe send out like a go live notification. Other than that, I don't really need a whole lot. I got a new USB hub today. I got a 7-slot powered USB hub. Because I was starting to run out of USB slots on my computer. And if I get the Stream Deck, that's going to take up my last space. So I figured I would consolidate everything down into one hub. I had to make a choice last week when it came to, do I spend the money on a new webcam or do I spend the money on a new mic? But I figured audio was more important than video. So I made the choice to get a new mic and a mic boom arm, so I can sit back in my chair and not have to be hunched over like a hunchback at my desk while I'm streaming. So I got the HyperX SoloCast mic, if anyone's interested. Got it from Amazon for $69 or $70. Like, it's really... Huh?
The mic you got at Best Buy.
That's right. I researched it on Amazon, but yeah, we got it at Best Buy for $65, something like that. Pretty cheap, and it's a really, really good mic for how cheap it is. And it's just a USB mic. It comes with a stand, and then it's also designed to fit any of the mic arms. You just screw it onto the bottom, or screw in the bottom to the arm. So the camera I have on my laptop does okay, but the webcam is the next step. It's kind of like when they always say when people get electric cars, and the next thing they want to do is get solar panels, and the next thing they want to do is get a home battery system, and they want to do all these things. I feel like that's how it is for streaming. It's like, well, now I got a new webcam, now I need to get this, and now I need to get that, and so... But like anything, if it's your hobby and you take it seriously, you know, why not? Right? Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I was biting a bug in the mines.
I thought maybe you like dropped out for a second.
No, I'm dead.
Well, you just dropped dead, I guess, so.
I mean, I did.
You were knocked unconscious. No.
Oops. One of those flying ones, like, bombarded me.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
You can post links in chat. That's okay. I don't think that link came through. Or you can just shoot me a text on my phone. If you want to use wireless, I've seen other streamers use this and it sounds really good. I'm assuming that's a mic you're talking about. I got another geode. Mod mic? Okay. I will check that out. They have a wireless version. Ooh. Then if we got a wireless mic, I would probably just need to have software on the computer to manage the incoming audio for both the mics, correct? I'm assuming that's what that means. Is it a wireless handheld mic or is it like a lapel mic? Like just clips on your shirt? Good news, Jen. I just got a Bite Squad coupon for 10% off.
Woo!
Mag mount to a headset. Okay, that actually wouldn't be better, or it wouldn't be bad. Because if Jen does any kind of like cooking streams and stuff, it'd be nice to have a wireless mic. Because I was thinking either like a lapel mic or some kind of like headset mic for her to use. So I will check that out. Do you don't have any idea how much it costs? Just off the top of your head? $100? Okay. That's not bad. Who's Esfand? I don't think I've ever heard of him. Must be a Twitch streamer. Or YouTuber, I'm assuming. Alright, going to bed. Alright, one more day after this. Esfin TV, Twitch, YouTube. Okay. I'll have to check him out. We're trying to make our channel like it'll be mostly gaming, but maybe a little bit of like IRL stuff too. Since we've got the setup, we might as well use it. Day 27. We're almost through year 1 spring. Esfand.
4 days.
We got lots of money all of a sudden.
Yeah, I just sold $3,000 worth of stuff.
I wasn't paying attention to how much we had prior to that, so.
Oh.
I just.
Oh.
Huh?
I getting the cave.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Fruit bats, please.
I dug up a worm and got 3 coal.
Nice.
It's like I don't think I've ever gotten coal from a worm.
I was like, I'm stuck.
Did you get the fruit bats then?
They're just better because with the mushrooms you can only get 6. That's it.
Yeah.
But with the fruit bats you can get a whole bunch. Man, I have to kill 10 slimes, but I don't have sword anymore.
There's a carving knife in the.
Will that work?
Yeah.
Alright.
It does 1 to 3 damage.
Alright.
And the regular sword does 2 to 5. So, well, here, take my sword. There.
Okay.
All right.
Thankfully, slimes are easy.
I really have to go potty, but I also just wait till we get through these 2 days.
Yeah, it won't be too long.
It just hit me all of a sudden. I was like, uh-oh. It's pretty good, though. Only having to go once in 3 hours. Considering I've been drinking all this water today. And I had an energy drink, too, so that usually makes me have to pee. And I'm sure everybody on Twitch wanted to know that.
Yep.
Dude, it's so depressing. I look outside, it's already dark.
I know.
Ugh. Oops. Wrong box. That's the wrong box, too. Ooh, more. I can smelt some more copper. Hope everybody's having a great day. Thanks for dropping in, checking out our stream. Glad to have you. If you like what you see, like what you hear, shoot me a follow on Twitch. This will go up as a VOD on Twitch for up to 14 days, and then these will be going up on YouTube eventually as part of our podcast series. So check that out. If you are listening on YouTube and you like what you hear, twitch.tv/Maverick21FM. Shoot me a follow. I appreciate it.
You're gonna put all your streams as VODs on YouTube?
I don't know. Maybe select ones. I don't know if I want to spend time uploading them every day or every few days.
Well, I was just thinking, I mean, you could always just do it like, have it be, I don't know, like I could work on, sorry, my cursor just appeared out of nowhere, because I was thinking, like, I could work on, you know, doing the editing for this, and then I could always just edit those two.
Yeah, I was just thinking if they go up, they might just go up unedited, like just go up the raw version and just be like, here you go, as like more of like an archive, kind of like what Ray does with his.
Exactly. Yeah, because that's what Dodger does too. I mean, because what Dodger does is like it's not necessarily the next day. It might be like a week or two.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. This will for sure go. Our 2 Ps in a podcast stuff will go up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That'll go up edited, but
yes.
My streams, if I think it was a good stream or the game, certain games might go up, but I haven't decided
like
if
bug snacks.
Like bug snacks. Yeah.
Bug snacks.
Talk about bug snacks. Should have like a bug snacks counter in the corner of the screen every time we talk about bug snacks. It goes.
It's a very funny game. I got starfruit seed.
Okay.
Starfruit seed.
I'm coming to the museum. Did you just check a garbage can?
Maybe.
All I heard was the like rustling of a garbage can up in my ear.
Yeah. That's funny.
Hello.
Hello. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Ooh. I just got some gold ore.
Nice. Is that from a worm?
Mm-hmm.
I got some copper ore out of Clint's garbage can.
Nice.
Probably just spend this day foraging because it's already 2 o'clock.
Stay in the mines. Trying to kill 10 slimes.
You are?
I'm going to, yeah.
I could probably come with you. I don't have any real food. I guess I have some daffodils I can chew on. They don't give
not
you.
Right now.
They don't give you energy. What?
No, I'm not gonna go right now.
Oh.
I'm gonna go like the next day.
What's up, Mayor Lewis? Clint wants a leek to serve at his party.
Well, then he can go find one.
The local farmer tells local blacksmith to, quote, go find his own.
Get off your big butt and do it. Like, there are some villagers, when it pops up as the random villager on the thing, I'll be like, sure, I can do that. But he is just always so lazy.
Yeah. Who does he like in the game?
Emily.
Emily, that's right.
And then when you're, like, friends with her, he gets all, like, pissy pants. You're like, you could just go talk to her and not be a creep about it.
Pissy pants.
Yeah.
Well said. Hey, we need another tapper.
Okay.
I just saw that tree that popped up.
Okay.
Do you have a scythe out?
No.
Okay, I'll do it then.
Okay.
Oh, you beat me! You! We literally clicked on it at the exact same time. Oh, there's my scythe. Screw you, I don't need that box.
No, I was like, I don't know why you're over here, but sure.
This is going to be a photo finish to the bathroom at the end of this stream.
Nobody wants to know that.
Too bad. If you don't want anybody to hear it, you can cut it out of the podcast then.
I mean, I will, but
Will you, though?
no, probably
Yeah, exactly.
not. I didn't say it.
I'd like to give credit for the idea of us converting these into podcasts to my coworker and fellow Twitch streamer, Allison, or twitch.tv/Clip Harper. It was her idea for us to do this. So.
What? I mean, we were kind of talking about it, but not seriously. It was definitely, she was the one that was like, nah, you should do it. So.
Yeah.
So we're gonna.
She said she wants some free merch once we start selling merch.
I said, no problemo.
As compensation for the idea.
Well, especially because our merch is obviously just going to have duck and quack all over it. So, yeah. Duh. Obviously.
We got a long ways to go before we're selling merch.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, hopefully not, but probably.
I mean, you never know.
Where's my axe? There's my axe. If anybody's listening to this who owns a business, wants to give us some money, if you like what you're here, don't laugh at me. That's how everyone does it anyway on Twitch. I'll be like, hey, McDonald's, you should give me money or something. I'm like, okay, calm down.
No, I just think it's funny because that's why I was laughing. Because, what were we watching? We were watching someone, and they were like, every couple of minutes, they would be like, yeah, if whatever product they were using, whatever brand name of the product they were using. I don't remember who it was, but it was like, yeah, give me a shout out.
Yeah, you should give me money and stuff.
And I was like, okay.
It's like, all right, calm down.
I guess it never hurts to try.
No. Well, there's a difference between trying and just being annoying.
True. Well, you're not wrong. Oh, that was fast.
What?
I got the Linus cutscene.
I don't think I've gotten that one yet.
The digging in the garbage one?
Yeah, I haven't
I bet if you come to the town right now, you'd probably get it.
I'm coming.
The funny thing about these cutscenes is I can never tell which player I'm supposed to be, like, backing.
Yeah. My fireplace turned off.
Oops.
There it is. No, I didn't get it. Hopefully when we get a better webcam, I can adjust the lighting so you can see the fireplace a little better. It looked really well when it was light outside, but as it gets darker, it kind of gets washed out by the lamp in the corner. I could move the lamp up near me, so it's a little bit. I wouldn't have to have it on as bright. Do I have enough?
A bunch of streaming stuff on your list.
Yes.
That's a good plan.
Well, for sure, it'll be a Stream Deck.
Yeah.
And then whatever else, I don't know.
You could even put like a webcam.
Yeah, but I'd rather have a Stream Deck.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to bed.
Okay, I'm stuck in a cutscene.
You still in that cutscene?
Yeah, because then Linus walks away and starts digging in Gus's garbage.
That's right.
Then they have a right long chit chat. You're like, guys, just shut up. I don't care about your zucchini fritters.
Nobody cares.
Wow, where was I? Oh my lordy. Literally, I was like walking out of the community center and I got that cutscene. So I was like,
Dude,
cool.
I just opened up Instagram and
Yes.
Mezzaluna in downtown Fargo has chili lime fried chicken with a chipotle ranch sauce.
Sounds intense.
That sounds delicious. You know what
Does sound delicious.
You know what I really had a craving for the other day? Speaking of
What?
fried chicken, was the taverns, not tavern,
Oh.
Rustica's fried
Yeah.
chicken.
Yeah.
Oh man,
And their pizzas.
their pizzas are so good too. But that fried chicken and that burger that they have, that like $5 burger with the awesome potato wedges.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Oh, I was at work the other day and I was thinking about lunch or dinner and I thought about Rustica.
Oh dear.
And for a second my brain was like, well, we can just go. We can just call up Leah. And then I'm like, then the other part of my brain was like, hey, idiot. There's a little thing called COVID right now. You can't.
I'm a stupid head.
And I got sad for a second.
Well, you know, at least they're still around.
Will be featured in next week's. It's a pleasure to inform you that your farm will be featured in next week's, quote, up and coming column of the Stardew Valley Tribune. Congratulations, we're impressed with your quick progress.
Mm-hmm.
There's been multiple times where, like, during this whole pandemic where I've been coming home from work one night and I'm like, oh, what are we going to have for dinner? And then I'm thinking, oh, we could just go out to, you know,
Wherever.
Granite City or Rustica or whatever, have like a late night dinner.
Crave. Yeah.
And then I get sad for a second and remember,
Yeah, I know.
no, we can't. Because we are responsible adults.
We are.
We wear our masks and don't go out.
And we live in an area of the country that are not responsible
Yeah.
sometimes.
We wear our masks so we don't go out to eat at restaurants right now because that's not the smart thing to do.
No.
But science is close to saving us all from this, so we just have to be a little bit more patient. All right, last day of spring, year one. That's exciting, chat. All right, what am I doing today? I could go back to the mines, I suppose, for the last day. Are we gonna order Mexican food? Are we gonna order Chinese food?
I don't know.
Anybody in chat, what do you guys think? Mexican food or Chinese food?
We had pizza last week.
We had pizza last week. We had Rhombus
For our
Guy's
birthday.
pizza, yeah.
It's the best.
It is the best. I'm gonna take this bread and the green
I
algae.
forgot to take anything, so. Oops.
Alright. I still have that little tiny sword. You don't even like swing it, you just like stab it. You like... It's like a little dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
You are not excused.
Not excused. What level are you on? Or you haven't got there yet?
Level 6.
You can't just pick up where I left off?
Yeah, I can. I
Oh.
just chose to not to.
Oh.
Because that's what happened last time. And then I died.
My guy, when you see him from behind when he's running, he kind of looks like Mario. Because he has the the red shirt with the blue overalls.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a Mario Stardew Valley crossover. It's okay. Come on, break it. There we go. I'm not going to go up there because there's those little evil bugs up there. And I don't have a good enough sword. So I gave my sword to somebody. Then she died with it.
No.
Yes.
Died with my own sword.
Where's my sword?
In my hand.
So you have 2 swords?
No.
The way you said that implied that you had 2 swords.
Oh.
Yes.
The way you said that implied that you gave me your sword and then I died, which is wrong or incorrect. Incorrect.
Ow! Stupid bug!
See, that's
Screw
what you get.
you.
Karma.
Whatever. I should have asked Jamie and David what they're having for dinner tonight. I'm sure your mom's ordering them takeout or something.
Maybe. They live in Florida. Maybe they're making something. Like seafood.
Oh. I miss good seafood.
I know.
I had a craving for a lobster roll the other day, too. Eat the bread. Wow, thanks. That's great. I'm gonna level... No, 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 no. Stop it.
That level. That's the one I died on. Actually, I died on level 17.
Come here. Get over here. This sword sucks. I might have to stop at the Adventurers Guild and get a new sword.
Well, that's why I had to borrow your sword, because I was like, I don't have a sword and I can't even buy one because I have to kill these damn slimes first.
Yeah, I'm using the freaking carving knife weapon because I gave her my sword. Because she was going into the mines. This is one that I got for free.
I was, over ambitious, and I was like, I can handle that. I'll just keep going down the mines.
I'm using like a...
And then I died.
I'm using like a freaking letter opener.
Yep.
It's okay, my energy's bad. I might not make it to level 20 anyway, so... I could stop at the Adventurers Guild and get a new sword. Earth crystal. Ooh, stairway. Ooh, stairway. Come on, don't freeze up on me. Thank you. Geode. Come on, give me a stairway. I don't have enough energy to mess around here. Come on. Oh, damn it. Alright, I'm out of here. Big bugs, the bugs chasing me down the hallway. Well, I may have said level 19, but... Alright, I'm gonna get a new sword before we finish up here.
OT.
Hello! I don't want a dagger. I don't want a wooden blade. That's all you got? It's better than what I got. Hey, my sword! What'd you got for a sword now?
My other sword.
What kind is
I
it?
changed it. Well, this kind.
The wood one? That's what I have.
Yeah. And I got my other sword back too, my rusty one. Because they changed it so that during, I don't remember which update, obviously, but in one of the updates, you can pick one thing. I got take it from your backpack. And then you can get it back.
Oh, okay. You get it back from them?
Yeah, he gets it back for you and he sends it to you in the mail.
Oh, lucky. Bill said he usually gets lucky and finds the forest sword.
I usually do too. I just, yeah. Yeah, usually you find it in one of the wood boxes. I don't know, chests. They're not chests. But
Must be time for Duck's dinner. He's whining upstairs. It's about that time, though. Perfect timing. Whoops. All right. As soon as she gets back from what she's doing here, we'll probably wrap this up, sleep this night away, and go into summer day 1.
oh, big baby.
The dog just like teleported outside into my house.
Yeah, it does that. Whoever is the first person to like go to bed, it just appears in their house.
All right. Well, that was fun.
Yay!
Everybody dropped in. Like to thank everybody who dropped in today to chat and to lurk, to hang out and relax. And while we streamed our 2 peas in a podcast, Stardew Valley, really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. If you like what you hear, you like what you see, if you're listening to this live or listening to this on demand or on the podcast later on YouTube, if you like it, shoot me a follow on Twitch at twitch.tv/Maverick21FM. Really appreciate you guys.
Ooh, level 2 mining.
Hey, all right. I'll check in later. Perfect timing then. All right. I'd like to thank everybody for coming, hanging out, lurking, chatting. Thanks for coming. Like I said, I'll be on again about 8 o'clock tonight if you're listening to this live. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good weekend. If we don't talk to you again, thanks for coming. Bye-bye.